everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi B-Wise, hi Moon Goddess, hi Firefly Magic, hi Desi, how's everyone? Welcome, hi MC, Ariana, hello, hi Eagle, how's everyone? Windy City, everyone's here. Christine, hello. I have no theme for tonight. It's any questions you want, like always anyways, so yeah, I do have a legal disclaimer description if you want to check that out. I also have members now if anyone is interested in that. I do members only live streams every second Monday where you can, it's much longer readings, and we've been having fun there as well. Yeah. And members can see videos and stuff earlier than other viewers, I guess. Once I get more members, then maybe we'll do more things, but that is what we got so far. There's something else I forget, so I'll switch the screen so we get started. How's everyone? There we go. I think my screen's a little zoomed in, but that's okay. Christine, general reading for Christine. What does Christine need to know? General reading for Christine. Hi Nadine, how are you? General reading for Christine. What does Christine need to know? Ooh, the 8 of Swords. Oh man. The 8 of Swords is in the light. Do you feel the sense of some restrictions? I feel the sense of, I don't know if you're restricting yourself or feeling like you're limited on what kind of things you can do moving forward. But I feel like overall you do have the 10 of Pentacles, so I feel like overall you do have that good balance of work life, family life, or work life, home life, whatever the situation is. Maybe home life has improved a little there as well. With the 10 of Swords being in the dark, I do feel the sense of you going through a phase of healing and recovering of something, but also still kind of like in survival mode and trying to move forward, but also resisting things that are outside of your control, that, you know, sometimes just going with the flow can bring you some light. And there is a Queen of Pentacles. I know she represents someone who is supporting you, or if this is your energy and you're supporting other people, but I just feel the sense of being practical with how you're nurturing and caring for someone else if this is you. Yeah, I also feel the sense of building yourself a routine may be helping you as well, but we can clarify what exactly is going on with the 10 of Swords in the dark. What is going on with the 10 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles? Ooh, the 2 of Swords, making a decision, having that clear outlook, maybe going back to whatever the situation is with fresh eyes. You may see the situation differently. It also says wake up. What is that you truly want? So wake up what you truly want. I feel like this is what the Queen of Pentacles is trying to say to you too. Hi Kimberly, how are you? You're welcome, Christine. Anika, what are the true intentions of Manit for Anika? What are the true feelings? What are the true intentions of Manit for Anika? What are the true intentions of Manit for Anika? Hi, Eliza. Ooh. With the King of Wands in the dark, I do feel the sense that Manit doesn't want to rush into anything, doesn't want to take things slow, maybe hold back a little bit to see how things play out naturally rather than rushing into something that they are not quite sure of. The Judgment is in the dark, so I do feel there's a little bit of fear of them being judged, or maybe they are judging themselves a little too harshly right now on how to move forward. But I do feel like overall they do want to be more like the King of Wands, and does want to have that clarity, but also wanting to have that respect for you and being loyal to you. And I feel like that are their intentions right now, but they're not rushing into anything. They want to slow down, see how things play out, maybe feel what they need to feel out, you know. Listening to, trying to connect their mindset with their feelings and intentions and all that. There is the Six of Swords. So I do feel like they want to move forward, but at the same time leaving you room to decide on whatever it is you want. Maybe they are holding back a little bit to see what your intentions are first, or I'm not quite sure what exactly this relationship is between the two of you. So I'm not quite sure what is going on here, but the intentions I feel like is just to hold back and kind of like follow your lead in the time being, and not really taking that initiative right now. Just, you know, that's what I got. Hi Caramel, how are you? Windy City, what is your question? Windy City, are you still here? Hi Brit, how are you? Brit, to join the list, you just write exclamation mark join with your question, and Nightbot will add you to the list. So Nightbot's not a real person, it's just a robot that keeps track of the list for me, so you can put yourself on the list. If it's full, if you wait a couple minutes, then the list will open up again once they go through the readings. What can I expect in the next 2 weeks? What can Windy City expect in the next 2 weeks? What can Windy City expect in the next 2 weeks? What can Windy City expect in the next 2 weeks? What can Windy City expect in the next 2 weeks? What can Windy City expect in the next 2 weeks? Ooh. I feel like there is like a serious decision or choice that needs to be made here. I don't know if it's about your love situation or something that feels like that energy. You know, the Two of Swords is in the dark, like being stuck. I don't know if being stuck moving forward with this is just being fearful of being judged for making the wrong choice, or what is going on here. But you do have the Knight of Cups, so I do feel like someone cares a lot about you, has some deep feelings for you. I don't know if this is like a romantic situation or just someone who really cares about you. I just also feel the sense of coming up with ideas and just being very compassionate in general towards you. There is the Eight of Pentacles as well, so this could also be like a job situation if this is not a lover situation. For the Eight of Pentacles, I do feel like you're going to be getting an opportunity, or something's going to come up for you that will give you clarity in which direction you want to move into with your career, your work, whatever that is. And I feel like that will allow you to have some time or some extra money to save for something maybe that you've been wanting, or just having that extra income coming in as well. I just feel that sense of like that sort of thing coming in for you. But I feel like this opportunity is going to be like what brings in your money. You know, it's not just going to fall from the sky for you. But I feel like if you do take this opportunity, it will be like some sort of work or something like that that will bring you that. But that is what I got for you. Thank you, Brett. Yeah, if you could just join the list, just write exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, then you can join the list. It's like exclamation mark join with no space in between and with your question after. Nightbot does have some examples Oh, the list is full. Britt, if you just wait a couple of minutes, then the list will open up again. Morning in general, this upcoming week career. Okay, general for the upcoming week in career. Gotcha. That did not shuffle properly. Let's see here. For morning, general career reading for the upcoming week. General career reading for the upcoming week. What's going on for morning career-wise? Ooh, some things might be a mystery. I do feel like this week it may be a little bit challenging as well. The moon is in the dark. We can clarify with the moonology cards, but for the moon being in the dark, I just feel the sense that some things are just not clear. Just, you know, kind of like being prepared for the unexpected kind of energy I feel like is coming through for you. Also feel the sense of releasing any repressed feelings or anything that's been heavy on your chest. I feel like this week moving forward is a good time to speak up about it or share those ideas or thoughts with someone who may be able to help you release some of this energy that's coming from the the Eight of Swords as well. I don't know if it's just about your own negative thoughts about something or if someone else is being negative towards you and kind of like bringing your energy down a little bit. I do feel like there's kind of energy about wanting to make some changes and wanting to be more productive, but a little fearful of making that decision as well. I do feel like if you change your mindset about it maybe, or just changing your perspective of whatever the situation is, you may gain some clarity as well. But we can clarify with the moonology cards about what exactly is going on. The Page of Pentacles, I don't know if that's your energy coming through, but not wanting to talk about some changes or some sort of thing that wants to come through here. Or if it's somebody that's been kind of like telling you things that, you know, maybe they're not having that clear vision of what exactly is going on and maybe giving you some advice that maybe not be productive in the next upcoming week regarding your career and work-wise. Let's just clarify what the moonology is saying about the morning and their career situation. A time for healing. So I'm not quite sure what is going on here with this, but it says when one is healed, all are healed. I did feel like there's energy of like expressing yourself to someone that may clear things up. Time to let go of the past. You're about to turn a corner. Take time to heal. Take some like self-care time for yourself. Patience is required as well. With this card. So I don't know what's going on here, but I do feel like if you have that open mind, have that open, clear side, if there's anything that you need to talk to about your career or that type of energy, I do feel like it's a good time this week to bring those things up and get some clarity on that. Britt, the list is closed, but if you keep trying, the list will open up again. Britt, keep trying and the list will open up again. It just allows so many people at a time, and then it opens up again. Sama, general reading for Sama, general reading for Sama, general reading for Sama, general reading for Sama. Hi Sherry, how are you? Ooh, what's going on with Sama? Oh boy. I feel like the upcoming little bit is going to be a little bit challenging for sure. There is a judgment, so I do feel like something's going to call your attention. Something, I don't know if it's just about a feeling you're going to have, like, okay, I really got to get this done, or I really need to go there, you know, just that sense that you get that you need to do something. I feel that. I feel like this may be something that you started and you put on the back burner, and I feel like it's going to come back to you, and you're just going to have that clarity, like, oh, Yeah, I didn't know how to finish that before, but now I have those clear eyes, you know? That clear mindset on how to get that done. It may cause a little bit of chaos trying to get it done. You know, sometimes the house has to get really messy before it gets clean. You know, when you're taking everything out of the cupboards to try to rearrange it, I just feel, I don't know if this is what's going on for something like that. I just feel the energy of, you know, having this clarity, getting it done, but it may get messy, it may get confusing, but I feel like overall you're going to be able to accomplish it and get some good things out of it. I just feel like some amazing opportunities may come out of it that will be sustainable for you as well. Let's just clarify, what exactly is this chaos that the Tower is bringing? What is the chaos that the Tower is bringing? The Queen of Cups. So it may brew up some emotions, you know, but it does say honoring your emotions is one of the highest forms of self-care. So whatever kind of chaos you need to brew up today, you can manifest some clarity. You know, if it confuses anybody about what you're doing, that's their problem, not yours, right? That's what I got for you. Hi, Honey. Hello. V, if you wait a little bit, the list opens up again. It does. It's not closed forever. I know the list is closed, but you keep trying and the list opens up again. Dr. Fizza! What's Zed think about me currently? So what does Zed think about Dr. Fizza currently? What does Zed think about Dr. Fizza currently? Let's see. What does he think about Dr. Fizza currently? Ooh. Alright, so I do feel like Z, I don't know what is going on, but I do feel like they're kind of like struggling with that work, family life kind of balance. And I don't know if they just have a lot of responsibilities or a lot of things heavy on their shoulders right now, whatever the case may be. I feel like that may be what's kind of like making you question what they think about you currently. But I do feel like they do feel like they're the Knight of Cups here and does have that attraction towards you, does have feelings towards you. I just feel this sense of, I don't know, I just feel like there's just other things that are pulling them away from you. Not that they feel anything bad about you. I feel like they do want that romance, that passion, all that sort of thing. And I feel like they're very confident in how they feel towards you as well with the High Priestess. They're very in tune with their intuition and that sort of energy. I just feel like there's other things that may be holding them back or maybe causing them to not fully express what they think or feel about you. That is what I got though. Hi Nisha, how are you? Eagle, is R aware of the fight I had with RH? Is R aware of the fight that Eagle had with RH? Is R aware of the fight that Eagle had with RH? I think that was. Let me try it again to see if that was the right card. Hi Starlight, how are you? Is R aware of the fight that Eagle had with RH? Is R aware of the fight that Eagle had with RH? The Four of Pentacles is a yes card, but it's in the dark, so I'm unsure if they have like all the details or if they just know there's something going on there. I just feel the sense of them kind of like on protecting themselves kind of mode are. So I don't know if it's about them not really wanting to get involved with whatever happened between you and RH. I'm not quite sure because there's the Two of Swords here. So it's like, it could be some new ideas, a new focus about something, or like just having, just kind of like being stuck in the middle. I feel like it's more about being stuck in the middle than anything else that's trying to come through here. There is a Seven of Pentacles in the light. So I do feel like they're prepared to be supportive if that's something that needs to come up. I just feel the sense of them, wanting to have some growth or like make some progress in whatever direction that is. The High Priestess, I feel like they're using their own logic, their own intuition, their own wisdom with whatever they hear. And I just feel like they're kind of like trying not to get stuck in the middle. They're just kind of like trying to stay out of whatever this is, if RH is telling them anything. Whatever it is, I feel like they don't really have any clarity and they don't really want to know either. That is what I got. I don't know. It's been a stressful day. Aw, thank you. I appreciate you all watching me. Venus, general and education reading for the rest of the year. General and education reading. Okay, for Venus, let's see. General and education reading for Venus. What does Venus need to know for the rest of the year? This one came out all on its own. So we're going to take it. Ace of Cups. General reading and educational reading for Venus. Ooh, in the dark. I don't know if there's some negativity coming through here. What's going on, Venus? Definitely some negativity coming through. They're all in the dark. For the Ace of Cups being in the dark, I just feel the sense of something new that's trying to come through. I just feel like whatever it is struggling to come through because I feel like you're not spending enough time doing the things that you love to do. So I don't know if you've been trying to get busy or hustling or whatever has been going on around you, that you're not really feeding your inner child. You're feeding your self-love energy. I just feel the sense of feeling a little lost or a little bit repressed with your feelings. The Queen of Wands is also coming through. I just feel the sense of being stubborn about something and kind of like being more worried about what other people are thinking instead of just taking action and moving forward to what you really truly want or desire right now. Not quite sure how this is coming to play for you with educational wise. I don't know if it's about you being more confident in your decisions regarding your education and where you want to move forward with that, but there is the King of Swords in the dark too. I just feel the sense of being indecisive and kind of like not wanting to get into any kinds of conflicts or whatever with what's really on your mind. I just feel the sense of going back and forth, maybe being a little inconsistent about your choices and decisions regarding your education. Or just being fearful of being judged with the Judgment in the dark here. I just feel the sense of some self-doubt or ignoring what your intuition and what you're really wanting to go ahead with. You're not feeling confident. Yeah, just going to clarify what exactly the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords is trying to tell you. What is the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords trying to tell Venus? Ooh, the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is like looking for that opportunity, but also about an opportunity maybe coming up for you as well, to keep an open mind and open heart about this opportunity. So don't hold yourself back with that low confidence, do something that can change the energy around you by doing something for yourself that you truly will love doing, And this one also says, sorry, but fairies aren't going to come and do the work for you. So get yourself ambitions, get yourself motivated by doing the things that you love. It will change your energy and can build on your confidence as well and help you have that clarity that you're looking for. The Judgment is family. I want to move out once I graduate. Okay. I gotcha. You're repeating, I thought I would pass it last semester. Oh, okay. School can be very difficult. Yeah. I wish you luck on that, though. Ariana, what type of place will give me a job for the next offer next? Ooh, I'll use these ones. These ones are good for like job readings. For Ariana, what type of place will give Ariana a job offer next? What type of place will give Ariana a place that will give them a job offer next? Ooh. For the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is in the dark. I do feel like there's going to be something. I don't know what happened to my camera. Hopefully it will just come back for me by itself. We're going to try this and see if it works. I think some of my candles died on me too. There we go. Go. Moonbeam, I think my camera like just died or something. I don't know. You do have the Ten of Cups in the dark, in the light. I don't know why I want to say the dark. In the light. So I do feel like there's going to be a job that will be committed, that you can commit to, or will be like a long-term, sustainable one. It says, but sometimes it really is all rainbows and smiles. So I just kind of feel the sense of this job, maybe something that maybe you haven't thought of applying to, or it was this card. I just realized you can't see the cards. So it's just me. There we go. We're back. Yay. The screen's a little frozen, but okay, there it is. Good. Maybe something that you may not have applied to, or you may not think would be fun, but I feel like the cards, the universe is saying that it will be butterflies and rainbows, so that's a good thing, right? Or seashells. No, rainbows and smiles, that's what it is. You also have the Five of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel like it might be challenging. It may not be a lot of money at first, but maybe it's something that you can grow with the company, where you start off small, but then there's potential for it to grow, you know? There is the Nine of Wands in the light. And this one also says nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems, whatever that means to you. This one is also the Nine of Wands. It says it would take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. So it may be challenging, but I feel like you got this. You can accomplish whatever this job is, but I really feel like it's something that you may not have thought of. Something you may not feel like would be rainbows and smiles. I feel like there is potential there. There is a Six of Pentacles too, so I feel like if you give it to this job, they will definitely give back to you. Yeah, so even the Six of Pentacles, I just feeling the sense of if you volunteer at this place, you know, it's just a volunteer job, so you won't get anything out of it at first. But when they see your potential, it could potentially turn into a job, maybe even a career. Because I do feel like there's a long-term commitment that may come out of it. Moon Goddess, I think if you write exclamation mark list, you'll see the list of names. Or write exclamation mark position, like Moonbeam wrote right underneath you. Be wise. Does C Scorpio have a good opinion about me? Does C Scorpio have a good opinion about be wise? Does C Scorpio have a good opinion about C Scorpio? Does C Scorpio have a good opinion about be wise? Does C Scorpio have a good opinion about... Someone wants to know. Does C Scorpio have a good opinion about be wise? Hi, Sunnice. Sunnice. Welcome. Ooh, we're all in the dark. What's going on with that? I feel like it's their own, like I feel like the C Scorpios have their own self-doubts, which tends to happen with the water sign energies. They can sometimes go into that trap of self-doubt or low confidence, whatever that is for them. There is a Ten of Pentacles, maybe they're a little fearful about what kind of commitment they can commit to right now. Yeah, I just feel the sense that the Scorpio may feel like they don't have enough to offer you. I'm not quite sure where that's coming from. There is a Knight of Swords in the dark too. I just feel the sense of them being a little bit impulsive or a little bit hasty in their feelings. You know, they're overthinking things too much and not really feeling. Not quite sure what your relationship is between the two of you. There is a Queen of Cups here in the dark. So do you feel a sense of them? I feel like they do trust you. Maybe they're feeling that they trust you too much, or they're wondering if they should hold back a little bit. I'm also feeling this energy of, I don't know if they're fearful of you relying on them for something. I don't know what this energy is. It's kind of like them putting up some sort of boundaries or blockages around you. Not that they don't care about you or they don't trust you. They're just worried about themselves trusting you too much. If that makes any sense. We can clarify though on what exactly this is telling us. What is going on with the Sea Scorpio about their opinion towards be wise? What exactly is their opinion towards be wise? Let's see. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups came out twice. So the Queen of Cups is the energy here. You know, just that overly trusting, but at the same time, they see that you do care about yourself a lot. They do see that you are emotionally supportive and loving and positive and all this sort of thing, you know? The Queen of Cups is like the Queen of Hearts. All about the love and emotions and all that sort of thing. You're a Cancer too? There you go. Yeah. I feel like the Scorpio does see you as the Queen of Cups for sure. I just feel the sense of them trying to put their own boundaries because they're too much into you. They trust you too much and they're thinking that maybe they shouldn't. I don't know. Can't. He have a high position, and yes, he is like the King of Swords. Okay. He is like that all day with everything? Okay, yeah. But it's good that he sees you for who you are, though, right? The Queen of Cups came out twice. That's why I like using different decks to clarify to see if the same cards come up again. Then you know that that is a one, right? MMC, I have asked for a transfer to another department in my job. How long will it take for them to give me the offer? I don't really do timing MMC, but I can see what the energy will be like around that timing for you. What is the energy going to be like around the timing for MMC transfer to another department? What is the energy around the transfer to another department for MMC? What is this energy going to be like? Hi, Nat Nat. How are you? Hi, Major. Sunsis? I'm sorry if I'm saying your name right, but it's exclamation mark join if you could just do it the other way around, followed by a question. What is the energy around the MMC transferring to another department? Thank you. Oh man. I feel like, I don't know if it's just the job that you have, but I feel like for them to transfer you to another department, it's going to be challenging on their end, but I feel like once they figure out how to do that, how to work around moving you from one department to another, that you will have success. Like, I do feel like your energy is the Queen of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Like, I feel like when you get there, you'll feel protected, you'll feel satisfied with that energy. I just feel like for the company, being with the Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, that they have some things that they need to juggle around. So I'm not quite sure what exactly that timing would be for that, but I feel like it won't take too long. Yeah, just Ten of Swords and the light. I just feel the sense of them. I just feel like whatever plans that they had, now that they have to transfer you to another department, they have to fix that plan first before they can move you. If that makes any sense, but I don't feel like it's anything that is your fault or anything, That's what I got. So I think when they figure that out, they will be able to give you that offer. Be Wise, thank you so much for donation. I really appreciate that. The energy of Z towards me, please. Do you know their zodiac sign? Thank you so much for the donation. Do you know what their zodiac sign is? I could give you some more clarity. Both Cancers? Okay, both Cancers. Gotcha. Both Cancers for Be Wise. What exactly is the energy around Z? Both being Cancers. What is the energy around ZV? What is the energy around ZV towards Be Wise? What is the energy around ZV towards Be Wise? Every single cell of his body, how it works? Oh, awesome. Let's see. What is their energy towards Be Wise? What is their energy towards Be Wise? Let's see. Ooh, the Hierophant. I feel like they still feel like they have a lot to learn about you. You may know a lot about them, but I feel like they're still trying to learn about you. Ooh, the Three of Swords. I wonder what that is for. We'll clarify on what that is. You do have the Seven of Cups. I wonder if that is what the boundaries were about before. If they're afraid to have a broken heart. Not that they do, just that fearful that they don't want to experience that kind of energy. The Hierophant is in the light, so I do feel the sense of they come to some sort of self-realization, and they do feel like they are committed towards you and the spiritually connection towards you, but I still feel like they're kind of like still learning things as well. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords in the dark could just be exactly that, protecting their heart, considering their options, trying to figure out how to move forward as well. And then when the Three of Cups being in the light, I do feel they're kind of like confused about how to move forward, how to grow this energy with what they have and still protect their heart, still have those, those walls up a little bit, even though I feel like you're taking those walls down from them right now. There is the High Priestess, so they're confident in how they feel and what they think, and all of that seems to be well. Let's just see what is going on. He is very possessive. You have a history? Okay, awesome. Let's just see what other energy, what else can we get for Be Wise about ZV? What kind of other energies can we get towards Be Wise from ZV? The Chariot, they do want to move forward towards you for sure. The King of Cups. Well, the Knight of Cups in the dark could be a good thing if you want this as a long-term relationship, because sometimes the King of Cups, you know, they can be romantic and charming and all that sort of fun stuff, but they're not really in it for the long haul. So I feel like that is probably a good thing that the Knight of Cups came into the dark, that they are considering moving forward in that positively energy. Four of Pentacles. I feel like the Four of Pentacles is them being possessive, but at the same time you're breaking down those walls and they're letting themselves go a little bit more, and without holding their heart so tightly there. Yeah? Is there anything else you would like to know, Be Wise? Thank you so much for donation. I really appreciate that. You're welcome. Oh, thanks. Beth! How will MI trip go this fall? How will MI trip go this fall? How will MI trips go this fall for Beth? Hi, Country Love. How are you? Oh, Michigan. Michigan. MI Michigan. All right. Michigan. I should have known that. That's okay. I have cousins that live in Michigan. How will the Michigan trip go? Oh, so you're going on the trip. Okay, I was thinking MI is a person. So Michigan is the trip. Gotcha. Good thing you cleared that up. I would have asked the wrong question. For Beth, how will Beth's trip to Michigan go this fall? How will the trip go to Michigan? How will the trip be in Michigan this fall? Yes, you're going. Okay. Ooh. I don't know if you've been there before, but I feel like you're gonna feel like you've been in this journey before. Like I feel like it's just gonna be like you're going. It's not gonna be like anything new. I feel like you're gonna have it planned out, so there's not gonna be anything spontaneous. But I also feel this kind of like you're restraining yourself, or you're kind of like wanting to be prepared for something that may. Like you're fearful that you may not know everything. Like there may be something unknown towards you that may make you feel a little bit at edge. For the Four of Cups being in the light, I do feel the sense of it being a good, being able to relax, maybe meditate, or just have that relaxing feeling. I also feel a sense of self-discovery, and I feel like that self-discovery will make you think of how you could adjust things when you come back home from this trip. There is a death card in the dark, but I feel like there's going to be some changes. There may not be big, profound changes. You may be resisting these changes just because you're a little bit on edge from not being at home. But I feel like you're going to have that clarity. You're going to have that free spirit, self-discovery energy come through. And I feel like when you come home, you will bring that home and you will put these changes into play about how you were inspired on this trip. May even help you to have a better balance with your work and family life as well, and just make you feel more confident and more committed in the things that you're wanting to plan after this trip. I feel like it may be like just that little sense of change that you're needing. Hi, Michael. How are you? Moon Goddess is Aldino, my future husband. As Aldino, Moon Goddess, future husband. No. Is Aldino, Moon Goddess's future husband. Make sure I got the question right, eh? Aldino. Is Aldino Moon Goddess's future husband? Is Aldino Moon Goddess's future husband? Is Aldino Moon Goddess's... The Lover's card definitely wanted to come out and I almost shuffled her back in. I feel like that is a yes, but we'll see what the rest of the cards have to say. Is Aldino Moon Goddess's future husband? Is Aldino Moon Goddess's future husband? Ooh, a spiritual connection too. The Queen of Cups is in the dark. Let's see what's up with that. The Fool is in the dark. I do feel like there is a really good connection. I do feel like there is a lot of potential for Aldino to be your future husband. I feel like there's still a lot that Aldino still needs to learn about you, but I feel like your traditions and your family life and your spirituality go together really well. There is the Queen of Cups in the dark and the Fool. I just feel like with the Queen of Cups being in the dark, there's just this energy of... I don't know if it's just Aldino is a little caught up in the fantasy world and they're struggling with being more realistic in their relationship and trying to make this work, or if they're just a little fearful about making that full commitment. I just feel like the sense of them worried that they'll rely on you too much and they don't want to lose their independence. I'm not quite sure how that plays out. I don't know if you're like a very strong, independent moon I can say Moon Goddess, but yeah, for sure. You know, they're a little bit fearful of that, but at the same time, I feel, you know, the Fool's in the dark, so it is worth the risk. You know, they feel like they are risk. They may not know all what's going to come out of this relationship. I feel like once they figure that out, they will be able to make this more reality, like more committed towards you and that sort of energy. That's what I pulled. Desi, will I be able to earn more money in the future than my sister Isthia? Okay, so Desi, will Desi be able to earn more money in the future than her sister? Will Desi be able to earn more money in the future? Will Desi be able to earn more money in the future? Ooh. Just because the tower is right beside the High Priestess, I am feeling this energy about you not relying solely on your intuition. I feel like it will take a lot of work to rebuild this tower, to rebuild that foundation for you to have a successful future in order, you know, in order to make more money. I do feel that there's some sort of thing about the past, about not bringing the past with you when you're moving forward and not being so fearful of being judged. I feel like if it's about you listening to your inner calling and doing something that you feel like you'll be truly happy doing is more for you than, I'm not sure if it'll be bringing more money, but I feel like it will bring you more sense of self-satisfaction, if that makes any sense, you know? Let's just see what is going on. I'm just going to clarify exactly what is going on with the Six of Cups in the dark and the Judgment. Will Desi make more money than her sister in the future? Will Desi make more money than her sister in the future? The Seven of Swords is in the dark. So the Seven of Swords in the dark, I do feel like don't overthink it. Don't take shortcuts. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of work. Be honest with yourself, you know, do what is realistic for you, what your heart will want you to do, you know, listen to yourself, listen to what's right for you. This also says, are your actions really as selfless as you think? Not quite sure how that comes to play for you, but this is in the dark, so I do feel like it's about you thinking about yourself and what your heart truly wants from this energy. Because if your heart's not in it, you're not going to do a good work, and that's going to show in your success, right? But if your heart's so in it, then it's going to show in your work, and then you will have success. That's what I got for you, Desi. Hi, Diamond. How are you? Firefly Magic. How does Miss W really feel about me and her view on me? Okay, so what does Miss W really feel about Firefly? What does Miss W really feel about Firefly? Ooh. What is Miss W's view on Firefly? What is Miss W's view on Firefly? I feel like Miss W feels like you're still learning. I'm not quite sure what the relationship is between the two of you. I don't know if they think you're learning, or they're the ones that are learning more about you and your limits and all that sort of thing. There is a death card in the dark, so I do feel the sense of them feeling like not really focusing on the changes, but kind of like delaying something or delaying some sort of change. You know, I just feel that energy is trying to come through. This is their view on you. I feel like they do view you as the Empress. Someone is very caring, compassionate, down to earth, grounded, maybe a little stubborn, but you know, that can happen sometimes. I just feel the sense that they do view you as being creative and that sort of thing. And the Queen of Swords, I just think they do see you as a Queen of Swords too. Someone is very independent, can see the bigger picture to things, you know, self-assured, honest, and that sort of thing. I feel like you do have strength in whatever it is, and I feel like they do view you as that. Or just associates. You don't know her well. Okay, yeah, I feel like you're just learning, and you know, there may be some changes or maybe some delays for things to come through on Miss W's end, but I feel like overall she has a really good view of you. You know, she does see your potential here for sure. Being creative and intellectually, you know, smart, she sees all that. So that is what I got. Hi, Astral Chemist. How are you? Hi, Nadine. Can I please hear about the YouTube drama with me and TY and how to proceed? Okay, so you want to know what's going on with the YouTube drama with Nadine and Ty. Okay, so what does Nadine need to know about the drama with her and Ty? What does Nadine need to know? How does Nadine proceed with the YouTube drama? All the cards want to come out. Hold on. There we go. We'll try this again. Maybe it's just the wrong deck. We'll try this one. I always feel like this deck is better for social media questions. You're welcome, Ariana. For Nadine, for the drama between Nadine and Ty, how can Nadine proceed with what is going on? How can Nadine proceed of what's going on between her and Ty? Thank you. This one wanted to turn into the light. How can Nadine proceed with what's going on with Ty? Oh man. For the Six of Swords, I do feel like there's this energy, Nadine, of you letting go. Like, don't fall into that drama with Ty, just letting whatever between the two of you go. There is the devil, so I do feel like, you know, unleashing him. Don't let him, or whoever Ty is, don't let Ty hold you back from anything. I feel like you could just release your chains from them and just let this go. You know, there is the judgment here. I do feel like overall you may be feeling like you're being judged or whatever, but I also feel the sense that there is a change, and I feel like there'll be other opportunities for you and your channel, whatever the case, whatever your channel is, or whatever's going on between Ty and the YouTube drama. There is the Page of Cups in the dark too, so I just feel this sense of there's no reason to communicate with Ty any further if that is not something you're comfortable doing. You know, it's up to you, right? This is just the advice of the cards. We can see what I always forget her name. Frida has to say for you. What does Frida have to say to Nadine about this YouTube drama? What does Frida have to say to Nadine about this YouTube drama? It's her. She says, your life has magnitude. Magnitude? You are magnificent. Honor yourself with a grateful attitude. With a grateful attitude. So, there's that one. There is a free spot if anyone wants it as well. Just write exclamation mark join. I know there was someone trying to join earlier. If you try to join again, you can join the list. Aries, hi! How are you? What my guy's intentions with me for the rest of the year now that I broke up with him? Oh man. Okay, so Aries broke up with her guy. So what is my guy's intentions with Aries for the rest of the year? What is Aries guy's intentions for the rest of the year? I feel like your guy is feeling like anything is possible. They're open to anything. You know, if the timing's right, if you change your mind, I feel like he'll be there. Kind of energy that's trying to come through. For the King of Pentacles being in the light, I do feel like your man or this guy does feel like they are the King of Pentacles and they could just rule the kingdom, you know, just sitting comfortably, doing business, having relationships. I also feel the sense of with the King of Pentacles, like whatever conflicts or whatever would happen between the two of you, I feel like there's energy about the two of you resolving that. So I do feel like the card, the Wheel of Fortune on your guy's end, whatever he's holding on to, there is potential there of it coming back, you know? I do feel like he is possessive of you, possessive of everything, you know, the King of Pentacles wants it all, wants that business, that success, the, you know, the perfect family kind of situation. The Nine of Wands is in the dark though, so I do feel like there's this energy of seeking some outside resources or something that may help the two of you if you guys decide to, you know, go back to this relationship. I just feel the sense of going through a period of feeling overwhelmed and drained and burned out and all that sort of thing. But with the Four of Pentacles, I do feel like there is some room to revisit what your boundaries are and that sort of thing. That is what I got. Hi Mike, how are you? Astral Chemist, current love partnership advice. Can we get some love partnership advice for Astral Chemist? The card on the dark? I mean the dark, on the floor. It was the Knight of Cups with another card, but we'll just see if it comes up again. What is the current partnership advice for Astral Chemists? For the Page of Pentacles, for the Page of I wanted to say for the Page of Chemicals for some reason, but for the Page of Pentacles, I do feel like there's an energy about the two of you talking about money and finances or work situation, whatever that is for between the two of you. I just feel like there is opportunity to learn something or plan something that will make the two of you have progress. I'm not quite sure what that is about. There is a Ten of Cups, so I do feel like overall your current love partnership situation can become the Ten of Cups if it's not already. You know, the rainbows of cups does represent that commitment and that perfect success kind of energy, just feeling that divine love and fulfillment, harmony coming through without the drama. There is the Five of Wands in the dark, so I don't know if there's been drama going on before, whatever this is, or feeling like there's a sense of competition, whatever that is either as well. I just feel the sense with the Five of Wands being in the dark. Just this sense of not just enjoying the adrenaline, but also accepting the competition. So if there is competition between the two of you, or competition between the two of you towards something or someone else, that I feel like you can work this out. There is the Moon in the dark, so you're just going to use the Moonology cards to clarify that. There could be some mysteries, some things that may be not clear to either one of you, or if either one of you are not sleeping as well. Let's just see. What does Mama Moon have to what does Mama Moon have to say to the Alchemist? So what does Mama Moon have to say about their love partnership situation? Communication is key. That's what the Pentacles was saying too. Communication is a key advice for you. It says, time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you. So I don't know if they've been flirting with you, your partner, or your love, but that is what I got. I don't know if there's a Gemini that is around you as well, but you're a Gemini. There you go. Then that was perfect for you then. You like water signs? Yeah, they're very gentle and creative, and they have a good imaginations. Bob Robert, hello. When will I meet my soulmate and where? When will Robert meet their soulmate? I'm not really good with the timing, but we'll see what the energy is around the timing you'll meet your soulmate. What is going on with Bob, Robert, and them meeting their soulmate, and where will they meet their soulmate? What is going on with Robert and their soulmate energy? Ooh. I feel like there's still some work you need to do, Bob, about before you can have this happy soulmate energy. There may be some things that are unclear to you of what you have to do before you can, you know, move away from whatever this is to your love. I do feel like when you go through this, you will be walking and choosing happiness and choosing this energy when you've done whatever this healing is, you know? Just with the moon being in the dark, I just feel the sense of you releasing any fears, any repressed feelings you may have, especially if you have any repressed feelings or any kinds of fears about a past relationship. It's good to fully heal from them. You know, sometimes we think we're fully healed, but then when, you know, there's still something that is still lingering that you still need to let go of or forgive them for, or whatever the case may be. But I do feel like once you do that and you do walk away from whatever is holding you back here, you will have that happy soulmate energy. You know, the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups does represent spring, but it could be sooner. You know, the Knight of Wands is summer. So between this end of summer, it could be the end of August going into I guess spring. I was gonna say going into the winter, but spring. So over the winter, you may meet this soulmate. You know, the Ten of Cups, right? That perfect success, that commitment, that divine fulfillment and harmony. In the Knight of Wands, someone who is very adventurous, energetic, romantic, passionate, you know, will make the moves. I feel like they will make the moves towards you. And maybe someone you're not expecting. They may be a little bit impulsive and demanding. You know, I don't know if they're a fire sign like a Leo or Aries or Sagittarius, or just someone who has a clear mindset of what they want and how to get it. That is what I got for you. Hi Bernard, how are you? Kimberly, how does Amari feel about Kimberly? How does Amari feel about Kimberly? How does Imari feel about Kimberly? How does Imari feel about Kimberly? How does Imari feel about Kimberly? Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. Three of Swords. I do feel like Amari does see you as the Queen of Pentacles, someone who's very grounded, down to earth, nurturing, practical, all that sort of good energy. But I do feel like, I don't know if Amari has like a broken heart or just kind of like struggling with something. I feel like they're trying to like consider what their options are and how to move forward. I don't know if it's how to move forward with you or how to move forward in general. I just feel like with the Six of Swords also being in the dark, that they're kind of like struggling. They're like stuck in the past and they're trying to get away from the past, but every time they try to move forward, something kind of like drags them back to whatever happened in their past, and they're kind of like stuck there. There is a King of Swords in the light too, so I just feel this sense of them, you know, wanting to have that focus, wanting to have that self-discipline and trying to move forward without, you know, any of this energy. Not quite sure what's going on there. Let me clarify exactly the King of Swords. What exactly does Amari feel about Kimberly? The Five of Swords. I do feel they feel defeated. Not quite sure what's going on. If they just feel like they have limitations about how to move forward with you or how to express their feelings. I feel like it's more about them really thinking about you rather than feeling. But that's what I got. I feel like they're just really going through something. I'm not quite sure if something happened between the two of you or not, but this is what I got. Caramel, what's going to happen with my connection with DL? What's going to happen with Caramel's connection with DL? I'm going to use the other cards to see what's going on. What is going to happen between Caramel and DL? What's going to happen with their connection between Caramel and DL? I want it to come out the Fool. Ooh. What I'm really feeling right now, Caramel, is like you're going to start a brand new journey, a new path, a new thing. And I feel like when you get on this new path, this new beginning, this new journey for you, I do feel the sense of the Nine of Pentacles like coming through for you too. I feel like you'll feel content and happy and satisfied, and new love and new romance and new success will come for you. I just feel like with DL, you're going to have this sense of clarity. You're going to figure out the truth about them. And that is also going to help you gain this new path, this new energy that is coming through. You know, you may feel judging yourself a little bit about not seeing how things work clearly sooner a little bit. But I feel like overall you're going to have some good energy if you do choose this new path, this new beginning. I just feel like there's a new fresh start for you where you can It will be full of possibilities. You know, with the Nine of Pentacles, just facing the truth about DL and letting some of that go. I just feel this energy with the Judgment in the Dark is like putting yourself first. Right now is really important for you, Caramel. So I got... You're welcome, Kimberly. Eliza! Thoughts and feelings of R while looking at my social media account. Okay, so what are the thoughts and feelings of R while they're looking at... Okay, thoughts and feelings of R while looking at my... Okay, so what are the thoughts and feelings of R looking at Eliza's social media? What are the thoughts and feelings of R looking at Eliza's social media? Out the Page of Wands. What are the thoughts and feelings of R while looking at Eliza's social media? Kind of a little confusing. I do feel like they do want to reach out to you and communicate with you with the Page of Wands. I just feel them as feeling inspired by you, or I don't know, want to take action towards you, whatever that is for them. But I do feel like they think and feel that things may not be as they seem. I feel like there may be a challenge to get your attention. Maybe that is why they haven't communicated to you already, because I do feel like there's like you have a lot of competition there. I don't know. There is a Ten of Swords and a Light. So I don't know if they feel like you are stressy or anxiety or some sort of thing like that just by basically looking at your social media. I don't know what you post, but there's also the Four of Swords. And so I do feel like they think or they feel like you have revived some old passions. I don't know if that is something that you've done, or they feel like maybe you should. I don't know. Or maybe you've inspired them to revive some of their own passions, the R person. Yeah, I feel like whatever it is, they are thinking about you. They are thinking about your posts and that sort of thing. I feel like they kind of like feel or going through something that maybe they feel like you are going through as well. I just feel the sense with the Four of Swords that they can relate to whatever you've been posting. That's what I got. Do you want me to put my question down? Moonbeam, I think Bernard wants to put a question in if they haven't already. Hi Astrid, how are you? Anika, had I met my future spouse or will I be in the future? For Anika, did Anika meet their future spouse? Let's see. Did Anika meet their future spouse? Did Anika meet their future spouse? Will Anika meet their future spouse in the future? Will Anika meet their future spouse in the future? Excuse me. Will Anika meet their future spouse in the future? Britt, you can join the list by writing exclamation mark join. I think you need to do it again. He's on the list already? Oh, Moonbeams will add you to the list, Britt. Yes, Brit. Moonbeam will put you on the list for me. So for Anika, I do feel like maybe you met someone. I don't know if they're going to be your future spouse, but I feel like they're not going to be your long-term spouse if the two of you do get married. I do feel like there is somebody else, but I also feel this energy of there will be a challenge before you get to them. So I don't know if something's going to happen to here, or if this is just a fling and it won't be anything, commitment wise. I feel like something's going to happen and that will open the door for the new person. Because with the Judgment being in the dark and the Ten of Wands, you may have like extra weight on your shoulders, or maybe some things going on that are unclear, but we can clarify. Who will be Anika's future spouse? Who will be Anika's future spouse? Hi, fire breathing dove. How are you? You have the Nine of Cups. Ooh, I do feel like once all this passes, you will meet your Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is someone who is very content, so very happy, very satisfied, good, good in the love department, romance department, all that sort of thing, I do feel like you will have success. There's going to be some challenges. You're not going to find them anytime soon, but I feel like you will. You will find that soulmate eventually that will bring you all that love, commitment, and all that fun stuff that you're wanting. I am good. Sherry, general for August. Thank you. For Sherry, general reading for August. What does Sherry need to know for August? 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 For the 5, okay, so for the 8 of Cups and the Dark. For the 4 of Cups, I don't know why I want to say the 4 of Cups. Maybe you've been thinking about this before the reading, but I do feel the 8 of Cups being in the dark. I feel like you're kind of like being trapped in some sort of indecision about something that's stopping you from moving forward or moving away from whatever this situation is. I just also feel the sense that in August, you're going to gain a different perspective. You're going to be able to make that decision at some point. Not quite sure exactly what this is going to be for you. With the Hangman in the Dark, I just feel like you're just going to get a new sense of clarity. And it'll just come to you about what you need to do. The Two of Swords being in the light, I just feel the sense that it's not going to be an easy decision. I feel like it's definitely going to be difficult. I feel like you may not have all the answers right now in order to make that decision. I feel like you have to wait a little bit to get more clarity before you can and I feel like once this passes, you will be able to turn the 8 of Cups into the light, and you will be able to move past this into a better light. The 5 of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like it is definitely going to be hard on your emotions, maybe the emotions of other people. I'm not quite sure what this is, but I do feel like you're in need of a break, and just, I feel like whatever this is definitely going to be resolved when you get that clarity, when you get this new information that you're missing, or just see what is this new light for Sherry. What will this new light be for Sherry when she does move away from this energy? You will have the Hermit. You may have to, after all this, you may have to go through a phase of, actually it's in the dark, so you've already been going through a phase of introspection and all that sort of thing right now. Maybe that is where you're going to get the answers from. But it being in the dark, I feel like you're definitely going to get some clarity. This one says there are some things that must be done on your own. So I do feel like whatever this is something that you need to decide on your own without getting any help or advice from other people. Just, doing some self-reflection, some deep thought about this. Maybe change your perspective a little bit to see if that helps as well. And gain some more information about it. But that is what I caught. Hi, Arazabet? I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for the donation. Prabjot, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Is Sahab seeing someone else seriously or is planning to be in a committed relationship? Okay, so this is for P. Prabjot. Is Sahib seeing someone else? Is Sahib seeing someone else in a serious relationship? Is Sahib seeing someone else? Is Sahib seeing someone else? Is Sahib seeing someone else? Will Sahib be in a committed relationship with Pajat? Is Sahib trying to plan a committed relationship? Are they wanting a committed relationship? Ooh. I'm not quite sure if they're seeing somebody else, but I don't feel like they are. I feel like they're not really seeing anyone like romantically. I do feel that they're not even thinking about it. The Ace of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like they're not even really thinking about it. I do feel like there's a little bit of fear coming through about Sahib being feared about being judged or something. I don't know what that is about. But there is a Hierophant, so I do feel like Sahib is very spiritual, very honest, very, very connected or in tune with their intuition. And I feel like they're kind of like just leading with that right now. But for you being in about them being in a committed relationship with you, I do feel like there's a star. The star is the universe giving you its blessing. There is inspiration, all that sort of energy coming through. I do feel like there's some sort of thing with the Hangman, changing your perspective about something. Or maybe Sahib is working on changing their perspective about something. Maybe it's about, I don't know if it's your traditions or your family or some sort of thing like that they're trying to connect well with that. I feel like there might be a little bit of struggles with the Hangman in that area, but that is what I got. This relationship can be judged? Yeah, I could feel that. Yeah, but I do feel like, there's some good things here. I do feel like Sahib is like the Hierophant, someone who's very spiritual, connected, and that sort of energy. Nisha! Gemini view me as a person. How does the Gemini view Nisha as a person? We'll do one question at a time. How does the Gemini view Nisha as a person? For Nisha, how does the Gemini view Nisha as a person? We will see what that is. I wonder what he thinks of me. I think of my okay. I wonder what he thinks of me, how I think my personality, the way I dress. Okay, so how does a Gemini think of Nisha's personality? How does the Gemini think of Nisha's personality? How does the Gemini think about how Nisha dresses? Look at my eyes. Okay, yeah. We got that. Okay. For the Two of Cups being in the dark, I feel like he sees you. I just feel like he sees that you may be having some tension. Maybe there's a little bit of communication issues between the two of you that they're wondering about. Because you also have the Page of Cups. So I do feel like they feel like there's a little bit of struggle with them. I don't know if it's just they feel like you misunderstand them or Geminis in general can be a little confusing on their own, you know? If you misunderstood or if you're confused about the Gemini, you're not the only one. Geminis are just like that. They can sometimes be a little bit inconsistent in their ideas and their feelings and all that sort of thing. So this does make sense. Just because they're a Gemini, it's not a bad thing, you know? For the Nine of Pentacles, I do feel like this is what I think of your personality. So it could be that they do see like you are an earth sign, or I don't know if you are an earth sign, but you know, earth signs are very down to earth, grounded, likes to take things slow, or just wanting to be sure before they move forward. So I do feel like they do see you that way. I do feel like they're still learning things about you though. I feel like they feel like you are guarded, so I don't know if you have like these boundaries or you just you know, a little bit more. You're a Capricorn. Okay, yeah, that would make a lot of sense. The Nine of Pentacles. Just feel like you are guarded and want to take things a little bit slower. You just want to have that clarity. You want to know exactly what's what, right? And I feel like that is a little bit what the Gemini is struggling with. There is the Queen of Swords. So I feel like they feel like you are very, you know, very smart, like the Queen of Swords. You know, someone who's very highly wise, and I feel like you have a lot of strength and diversity and all that sort of thing. Very honest person. So that is a good thing. I'm not sure how they see you as you dress, but I feel like intellectually they do feel like you are all that. Does he feel like you're intuitive? I don't feel like he's really thinking about that. I just feel like he does see you for who you are. I feel like the Gemini hasn't really dug deep enough into your true personality to get to know you. I'm not sure what your sign is, but whatever your sign is, like you said a Capricorn, right? So whatever your Capricorn sunshine is, that is your true personality, but your sunshine is not how people view you. You know, like you may view the Gemini as a Gemini, someone who's been not very consistent in their ideas and their plans and that sort of thing. But deep down, they may not be those things. Your rising sign, not your rising sign, but your other signs tell you more so what your personality is. That is what I got. That makes sense? Okay. You're welcome, Nisha. Diamond, will my husband's car issues that happened last night be an affordable fix for us? So for Diamond, will Diamond's car issues that happened last night be an affordable fix for Diamond? I just feel like with the Seven of Swords, like I feel like the universe is kind of like warning you, but being careful who you trust to fix your car or car issues. I don't know if you're getting it looked at or something. I just feel like the Seven of Swords, or maybe someone who may, you know, the Seven of Swords is a trickster. You know, try to trick you or try to charge you more money than what is necessary, or you know. There is a Hangman, so I do feel like it's about looking out for the options, or waiting for the right person to fix it, or the right part, or whatever that is. I just feel like there's going to be some waiting coming through. There is the Hierophant in the dark too. I just feel the sense of like being careful who you trust with looking at your car. Not quite sure what that comes to play. There is the Ace of Swords, so I do feel like you're going to get this new outlook, this new idea on how to fix it. You're going to, you know, but there will be success, you know. You're going to be able to face the problems, or your husband's going to be able to face the problems and be able to fix it. Maybe he'll be able to fix it himself without getting anyone else involved. That's what I got. You have a good mechanic? Okay, awesome. You sigh. Bahamians, recent thoughts and feelings for me. No contact. Okay, so what are Batman's recent thoughts and feelings for Yusai? Hi, beautiful. How are you? I'm not sure if there's space on the list, but if you want to join the list, you write ! join with no spaces in between with your question. Yusai, what are Bahim's recent thoughts and feelings for Yusai? What are their thoughts and feelings towards Yusai? Ooh. For the Emperor, I do feel like thinks and feels like that you make them feel a little weak. I feel like they lose control when they're around you. I know you said there's no contact, but I feel like when they do think about you, they do lose that control. I'm not quite sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but there is a Seven of Pentacles in the light. So I do feel the sense of them. I don't know if they're planning or they're thinking about reaching out to you, but if they are thinking about reaching out to you and contacting you, they have a lot of stress and fears about doing that, and they're worried that it will cause a conflict. So I'm not quite sure what that is about or what's going on here, but I just feel the sense that they've been thinking about you, and that's been making them feel a little bit off their game or a little bit distracted, you know? Yeah. I just feel the sense of them planning something, but at the same time they're too scared, they're too worried, you know? They have too many fears about doing that because I feel like, yeah, I don't know if they feel like it will upset you or disappoint you or what that case may be, but that's what I got. Professional? Oh, okay. You have a crush on him, but you left work. I see. So is he interested? I think he's thinking about you for sure. I feel like if you contacted them, that they would talk to you about that. You know, Mike. Why did my spiritualist tell me not to move back to my old neighborhood? Let's see. Why did a spiritualist tell Mike not to move back to the old neighborhood? Why did Mike's spiritualist tell them not to move back to their old neighborhood? Why did a spiritualist tell Mike not to move back to their old neighborhood? Oh man. I kind of feel like your spiritualist is probably right. Based on these cards here. You know, the Fool is in the dark, so I do feel like it would be a risk to go back. I just feel like with the Four of Pentacles, like things are not going to be the same in your old neighborhood as they were before. Not quite sure what's going on there. I just feel the sense of restraining yourself from going there. There might be some unknown things that could be holding you back from going, which I feel like this is what the universe is trying to tell you. The Four of Pentacles is in the dark, so I just feel the sense of I don't know if it's about needing protection to go there or that there's, I don't know what's going on in your old neighborhood. I just feel like it's not what you're used to. I feel like things have gotten worse, or I don't know. For the Nine of Wands being in the light, I do feel the sense of if you did go there, it would take some courage and determination, and also being resourceful if you are going to go back to check it out and see what's what. Maybe not go alone. I just feel the sense of, yeah, just being aware. Be aware of anything unknown, you know? There is a Two of Pentacles, so yeah, I mean, it is a decision if you go back. I feel like there's going to be money problems there. I just feel like something may happen that's unexpected. I'm not quite sure what that would be, though. Let's clarify. What would happen if Mike goes to their old neighborhood? What would happen if Mike goes to their old neighborhood? Four of Swords. Four of Swords is in the dark. I feel like you'd be faced with taking accountability for something. It would disrupt your regular routine. It does say, why aren't you resting? That's what this card says. But I don't know. It's totally up to you. Maybe go check it out before moving there to see what's what. To see if any of this, if you see or feel any of this energy before like actually moving. I don't know. But that's what I got. LH, hello. What did my dad want to say when he glanced at me a few minutes ago? I felt like he wanted to say something but didn't. LH, I'm not a psychic, I'm just an intuitive reader. So I will see what the energy was around your dad when they glanced at you a few minutes ago. For LH, what did LH's dad want to say to LH? What did LH's dad want to say to LH when they glanced at them? Ace of Cups. He loves you. Unconditionally. I do feel the sense of your dad feeling the sense that he does love you. You know, like he's your dad. But I also feel the sense of them wanting to ask you a question about the future, but then decided not to. I feel like it was more about wanting to know your own personal goals, but because I feel like your dad's a little fearful of the unknown, of which direction you're heading into. There is a Knight of Wands in the dark, and so I do feel the sense of maybe them feeling a little insecure. A little insecure about letting you go into the wilderness, you know? It's hard as any parent to let their child grow up and do things on their own. It's very hard on your heartstrings. There is the High Priestess in the light. So I do feel like your dad is feeling very intuitive, maybe even feeling a little bit of what you're feeling. You know, I don't know if your dad is like an empath or something who could just feel other people's energies. And maybe that's what caught their attention to glance at you. Your intuition is spot on. Awesome. Yeah. That's what I got. You felt like that's what he was thinking? Awesome. Bernard, it's finally your turn. You're welcome, LH. A female friend takes me to work. How does she feel about me? How does she feel about Scorpio Bernard? Okay, let's just see. How does a female who takes Bernard to work, how do they feel? How does the female who takes Bernard to work feel? How does the female who takes Bernard to work feel? Hi, Fire Spawn. How are you? Welcome. Ooh, she feels on fire. You do have the Three of Wands in the dark, so I do feel like your female friend who takes you to work is playing it small. Doesn't want to make any bold moves, doesn't want to, you know. I feel like she's just kind of like holding back a little bit. But with the Six of Wands in the light, I feel like she does recognize you. I don't know if it's like the more she drives you to work or takes you to work, the more she recognizes and notices things about you that sparks her interest. You do have the Page of Wands, so I do feel like she enjoys communicating with you and talking with you on your way to work. I feel like you inspire her to have new ideas and new clarity about things as well. There is a King of Pentacles in the dark, so I don't know if she's a little bit hesitant about the work situation or the money situation. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but that's something that she seems to be holding back on overall. but that's what I got. Nut, hello. Did Chris Mary cheated on D? Let's see. Did Chris Mary cheat on D? 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 Fire Spawn, try to join. Oh man. The King of Swords. The King of Swords is a no card, so I mean, if you feel like that's what happened, that's what happened. But I just feel like, you know, the King of Swords is kind of like saying no. They feel like they had that self-control. You know, the King of Swords has that self-control, that self, you know. Maybe they were tempted, but they did have that self-control. The Ten of Pentacles, I feel like, I don't know if it was a work relationship kind of thing, but with the Ten of Pentacles being in the dark, I just feel a sense that they lack, that nothing happened. You know, the Ten of Pentacles in the dark is like lacking progress in a relationship or work kind of situation. The Three of Swords, I don't know if they're like disappointed that something didn't happen though with the Three of Swords, that their heart was broken, or if D kind of, or you know, if Chris Mary kind of like initiated it and then got turned down, you know, because there's a broken heart here. I'm not quite sure how that played out for them. There is a Knight of Pentacles, so I do feel like overall they were protected. They moved forward, you know. Just feel the sense that they move forward in a positive light. So I'm not quite sure what happened between Chris Mary cheating on D, but I would feel no. I feel like they did get their heart broken though about the situation. I don't know if the King of Swords is like the D person coming through. That is what I got. You're welcome, Nat. There's a free spot. Oh, nature got it. After this reading, try again, Fire Spawn. Yastrid, how did Ronnie feel towards me after connecting again yesterday? So how did Ronnie feel yesterday after connecting with Astrid? How did Ronnie feel yesterday after connecting with Astrid? Ooh, the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is in the light. I do feel the sense of them feeling like they were self-imposed. So I'm not quite sure what happened between you and Ronnie to make them feel like, I don't know. I just feel like they felt like they were not themselves. So I feel like they're kind of like disappointed with themselves that they weren't being their true selves, or I just feel like they were kind of like having an off day or something. I'm not quite sure what that is about or what happened between the two of you. Or I feel like it's not really what happened between the two of you. I think it's just Ronnie and how they're feeling. They're feeling like they could have done something or could have presented themselves better in some sort of way. There is a Chariot, so I feel like they're just kind of like stuck. They're just kind of like reminiscing about what happened, just kind of like thinking it through again. There is the Eight of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like overall, they thought it was a good opportunity. They do see the value of you and your connection and that sort of thing yesterday, and they do have some good positive thoughts on that. Maybe they're trying to decide on something as well. but there is the Four of Swords in the dark. So I also feel the sense of them feeling like you spark something in them, like they feel refreshed, they let go of some fears, and I don't know if they recover something about themselves or recover something about you, but I feel like, you know, it made their heart happy kind of thing. That is what I got. I feel like they were kind of disappointed in themselves, not you, but I feel like their feelings towards you, that there was a good connection. They do see that. Yeah. Brit. A general reading. Yes, a general reading for Brit. Brit, are you still here? Thank you so much for your patience, for waiting. A general reading for Brit. General reading for Brit. What does Brit need to know right now? What does Brit need to know right now? Ooh, the Page of Cups. For the Page of Cups, I just feel the sense, if you're waiting for someone to communicate to you, that they're waiting for you to communicate with them. That is a strong feeling that's coming through. I just feel like luck is on your side. It may feel like it's not, but I do feel like luck is on your side. I just feel the sense of emotional awareness of someone towards you as well. And with the Nine of Wands being in the light, I do feel like they do see a light. They do see a spark. They do see something different about you, whoever this person is. And I just feel the sense that they want to have success with you, or they just feel like they have more confidence in the connection between the two of you. There is a star, so I feel like whatever this connection is, the universe is blessing it for sure. I feel like you spark a sense of not just inspiration, but like creativity in this person as well. I also feel the sense that things are just going to start improving for you. I just feel like you're going through a phase of spiritual renewal yourself, and I just feel like there's a new light around you that maybe other people are noticing. There is a Two of Pentacles, so I do feel there's some choices or decisions to be made, and I feel like these decisions are mostly about you adapting to your situation that you have now and balancing the resources that you have, prioritizing what's most important for you to accomplish right now, and not trying to do it all at once. Just kind of like working on managing your time a little bit better will also bring this light and positivity around you as well. That is what I got. Kara, hello. Does my ex want me to move on or wait for him? Does Kara's ex want him to move? Does Kara's ex want Kara to move on? Does Kara's ex want him to move on? Does Kara's ex want her to move on? Let's see, does Kara's ex want him to move on? I said your name right, Kara? Okay, I'm good. Does Kara's ex want them to move on? The Four of Pentacles in the light. I do feel like your ex is possessive of you. Even though they're possessive of you, they still want you to move on. They do want you to be like the Ten of Swords and moving on to something that is better for you. You know, the Ten of Swords in the dark. I do read the cards to light to you, to dark to me. So I do feel like that is something they do want you to do. I just feel the sense of you going through a phase of transformation. And this will help you release any inner fears or inner things that are going on within yourself. And I feel like you're going to be finding hope and finding stuff about yourself. And I feel like you're going to be going through these phases between the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords here. Just you discovering yourself intellectually and spiritually and emotionally. You know, the Queen of Wands has that hot, fiery, passionate energy. You know, she's very chatty and sassy. I can feel some of that energy coming through about you discovering that more about yourself. You getting more popular, but at the same time maintaining your independence. Especially with the Queen of Swords. You know, the Queen of Swords is very independent, very focused, very, you know, sees the bigger picture. Might have a sharp tongue once in a while. You know, that may be the sassy energy that's coming through the Queen as well, the two of them together. But I feel like that is some good energy. Yeah, I noticed that, like I say caramel, but I noticed that people who live in the United States don't say caramel. They say it like that, caramel. I think the cara is a Canadian thing, but I don't know. You're welcome, Kara. You're welcome, Kara. I got mixed up too with Fire Spawn. You're from Tennessee? Okay, awesome. Yeah, I know. I've noticed that recently that some people say things differently, and I don't know. I'm in Canada, so it's Kara. And just like caramel, it's caramel. And I think other people say caramel. I'm not. I have a hard time saying it that way. Amara, will I get full subliminal results? I always say that word wrong. Subliminal. I know what it means, but I have a hard time saying it. Will I get full subliminal results for my looks in 2 weeks? If not, how many weeks will I wait? I don't really do timing, Amara, but I will see what the energy is around that. Fire Spawn! Join! For Amira, will Amira get full subliminal results in 2 weeks? Let's see. Ooh, I feel like it's going to be longer than 2 weeks. Oh, the cards are in the dark. I'm not quite sure if it's going to be unsuccessful or if it's just going to take longer. The Five of Wands, there seems to be some sort of competition with this. I don't know. The Five of Wands is in the dark though. So I do feel like you're going to be able to get some private achievements. I feel like you're going to get some personal definition of success with the Five of Wands here coming through. I do feel like you're going to be moving past this though and distancing yourself from the subliminals once you get your results. I feel like it's going to change your perspective about something. I'm not quite sure what. There is the Five of Cups here. So I do think there might be some challenges that's coming with this. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. But it's in the light, so I do feel like... I mean, it's in the light. I don't know, it's not in the dark. I just want to say, I feel like it's in the dark, or maybe it should have been in the dark. I don't know. But I do feel like you're going to get some clarity and just see things differently after you do this full subliminal thing and the results. I don't know, but that's what I got. You made it finally? Awesome. Nature. One's true heart desires towards me versus mine towards him. Okay, so what are Juan's true heart desires towards nature? What are Juan's true heart desires towards nature? What are nature's true heart desires towards Juan? What are nature's true heart desires towards Juan? For Juan's true heart desires towards you, I do feel like they're a little bit confused about that. I'm not quite sure what exactly they're confused about. I just feel the sense of their alignment's a little off. I feel like they're worried about some sort of diversity or some sort of thing like that that's trying to come through. I just feel like their visions about what they want to happen or what's going on is not really accurate. Like, not, I don't know. Whatever they think and feel desire towards you is not really reality for them. I don't know. There is a 5 wands, so not quite sure what that has to do with anything. But I feel like they're kind of like in disagreements with you, and I feel like they feel like they let their ego get in the way with what their true heart and desires are. For you towards one, I feel like you have this strong need and desire for one to really truly love you and connect with you, and I feel like it's unrealistic because your one does not feel that way towards you. Especially with this 7 of Swords, it's kind of like you tricking yourself thinking that you feel this way towards one when you don't really feel this way. Your heart's not fully into it. You know, with the Ace of Cups being in the dark, I feel like it's more about you thinking or wanting to have this true heart desires towards one, but in reality, I feel like the universe doesn't see that that's your true feelings, your true intentions right now. But that is what I got. Britt, I did your reading a little while ago. Britt, I did do your reading. Moonbeam, do you know when I did Britt's reading? I think you just missed it. The top message. Are there any messages from spirit guides, past loved ones? I'm sorry, Britt, I did your reading already. If you go back, like rewind the video, you will see it a little bit. I'm not quite sure how far it is. If you type timestamps or exclamation mark timestamps, I think it will come up. Diamond. Diamond, do you have a question? I lost the cards here. Okay, so I do Diamond. I see Diamond's question now. I guess it's not Diamond. I don't know what happened there. Fire Spawn. Did Sam have any thoughts or feelings about the message I wrote recently? Does Sam have any thoughts or feelings about the message that Fire Spawn wrote recently? Or the message, okay. Did Sam have any thoughts and feelings about the message Fire Spawn wrote recently? Let's just see. Fire Spawn. For the Judgment is in the dark. Sorry, I got distracted by the chat. Continue doing Fire Spawn's reading. That's what I'm doing. The Judgment. I don't know if they feel like they were a little bit judged, because I feel like they're kind of like doubting themselves now and struggling with whatever's going on with themselves. There is the 6 of Swords in the dark. I just feel like there's a lot of self-doubt coming through here. I feel like they're kind of like stuck in the past and they're struggling with whatever. I don't know if it's self-sabotage or just feeling like they can't move forward. Their Hangman's in the dark too, so they're just kind of like hanging around waiting for, I don't know. I just feel like they're kind of like putting everything at a pause and resisting changing and stalling. I feel like they're kind of like can't make a decision on how to move forward. Even though they want to make forward, they're just struggling with making that decision. For the Knight of Swords being a light, I feel like they do want to take action. They do want, you know, whatever progress they can make in a positive light, right? I feel like they wanted to make this decision to take action, but at the same time they're kind of like struggling with that. I don't know. We can clarify on what this all means. Yes, you are on the list, Devyani. Hi, Dottie. Hello. Just going to clarify what's going on with this Knight of Swords and what actions this Sam is going to take. The Knight of Wands. I do feel they're kind of like being stubborn, maybe having a little bit of scattered energy right now, but I feel like they are really wanting to move forward. I feel like they're kind of feeling a little bit lost on how to, but I feel like they will take action of whatever. I'm not quite sure what the two of you, what you wrote to them, but I feel like they are going to try to do better. I feel like they're unsure of what they need to change or what they need to do. But I feel like they are kind of stop and think about it before rushing into anything. That is what I got. Interesting cards. Oh. Diamond. Does the good mechanic we know fix our car in a few days as hubby can't be trusted to fix it? LOL. Okay, so does the good mechanic know how to fix Diamond's car? You're welcome, Fire Spawn. I wasn't sure if I helped, but I think they are making a decision to move forward, but a lot of stuff is going on in their lives right now, so it makes sense. Okay, good. Awesome. I'm glad it makes sense to you, because I wasn't sure what was happening there. I'm glad you know what's happening. Diamond. Does the good mechanic know how to fix... Okay, does the good mechanic we know fix our car in a few days? Does Diamond's mechanic be able to fix the car in a few days? The Four of Cups is a yes card. The Two of Wands is also a yes card. But I don't know. I feel like there's going to be delays. I don't know what a few days means to you. But both cards are in the dark, so I do feel like there's going to be some delays. It may take longer than a few days. So I don't know what that is. When will the mechanic fix the car? When will the mechanic fix the car? I do feel like things will come together even though it's in the dark. I feel like there might be a little bit of a disruption, so I don't know if the mechanic is just going to have like a lot of cards to fix that day or whatever. But I do feel like there will be success once the mechanic is able to do it, though. That's what I got. Diamond, I just did your reading just now. Diamond, I just finished your reading if you missed it. You missed my witchy hat? I did have, I did wear a witchy hat on the, that's okay, Diamond. You can just rewind it. I did wear a witchy hat when I did the Halloween reading. I did Halloween in July last week. That was very fun, eh? It was very cute. Thank you. Maybe I'll do that more often. Divyani, it's your turn. Can I get a love reading? Yes, a love reading for Divyani. Are you in a relationship or are you single? Love reading for Divyani. Love reading for Divyani. Love reading for Divyani. Let's see. Love reading for Divyani. Single? Alright, awesome. Let's just see what's going on here. Love reading for Divyani. Love reading for Divyani. Ooh. You're not feeling very loving. I'm gonna try it again. Love reading for Divyani. Love reading for Divyani. Let's see. Oh man. Well, we'll see what's going on here. Ooh, there is a good outcome though, so that is good. For the Nine of Swords, I do feel like there's this energy of you, especially when the Knight of Swords was kind of like in the dark too. Is kind of like having maybe some fears or some worries about how to find love or something along the lines of the energy. I just feel like you're releasing some of that worry though and learning how to feel more comfortable with yourself and feeling more comfortable with what you want out of love. I do feel like that with all the crows here, you are going through a phase of transformation. And I do feel you're going through a phase that may not be completely clear to you with the Moon card. I just feel like some things may still be a mystery, but I feel like you're going to be waiting a little bit longer with the Hangman in the dark. I just kind of like feel the sense of being like this energy, this love energy seems to be delaying this love energy towards you from your own views of things, like just being able to make that decision of releasing anything that you may be worried or fearful of in a love connection. But you do have the Ace of Pentacles, so I do feel the sense of a new happy beginning, a new love connection coming through. I do feel like there will be an opportunity for you to meet someone. I feel like this opportunity will come that either you'll meet this person either at your work or you're going to meet this person at their work. You know, just going somewhere and meeting them. I feel like that is where you're going to meet this love person. We'll just get some clarity. Who is this love person that's coming through with the Ace of Pentacles? Who is this love reading that is coming through? The Five of Wands. So I do feel like there's some sort of energy about this other person that's coming through. I do feel like the other person may be going through something right now. So I do feel like when this person comes into a better position in their life, that they will be open to being in a relationship with you. They will bring love to you. This person does come with a lot of hot, fiery, passionate energy. So I do feel like once you get all this energy sorted out, there will be a new love and you will meet them soon. As soon as you know, embrace yourself. That is what I got. Is that great? You're stuck in your head? Oh man, you gotta get out of your head. You gotta get in your heart. You know, you gotta move out of your mind and into your heart and let your heart lead the way. I feel like it's a brand new person. It was the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this is a brand new person who is very in tune with their work and finances and that sort of thing. And I don't really do time readings. I just kind of like do by the energy. So I feel like once you're connecting more in your heart and less in your mind is when you're going to have that clarity of this new person. Because, you know, when you change yourself, you change your energy, and that makes you look more attractive. It doesn't matter what your physical body looks like. It matters what the energy around you feels like. So when you change your energy around you, you change more into your heart than in your mind, you will the energy around you will make you feel more attractive. And that will connect that person towards you. You're welcome, Divyani. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I will be back on Tuesday. Fingers crossed. I'm not sure how many days this week I will be on, but I will try my best to be here Tuesday. So I hope you all have a good week until Tuesday. Or a good rest of the week if I don't see you. But hope you all have a great night. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you all so much. Bye everyone.